Hello everyone, myself Bhavna Dalvi and today I will be presenting our work Explaining Answers with Entanglement Trees. This is work done with my collaborators at Allen Institute for AI and the University of Arizona. We as a community have been very successful at building state-of-the-art QA models which can take question and optional context as input and produce correct answers. However, we are far from making them explain why it is the right answer for this question. In this work, our goal is to build AI models that can produce systematic explanations, by which I mean a set of reasonable or rational reasoning steps that can take us from facts to the answer. If we can do this, eventually we can build reasoning systems where we can understand, control and correct systems behavior, moving towards interactive reasoning systems. Existing approaches to capture reasoning range from completely unstructured to structured proof constructions. Plain text rationales that were introduced in Fever and ESNLI give us single-step explanation. However, they do not tell us how the conclusion follows from the evidence. WorldTree tried to add structure to multi-step explanations, but the undirected graph was merely based on word overlap between sentences. On the other extreme lies rule-taker task, which involves systematic deductive proofs. However, the dataset was synthetically derived using theories consisting of templated sentences. In this work, our proposal is to model explanation as a derivation or line of reasoning, demonstrating how the evidence leads to the answer. For example, consider this science question, how might volcanic eruptions affect plants? And the correct answer is plants die. Explanation would essentially prove the hypothesis, eruptions can cause plants to die. Our multi-step proof would first compose two known facts, eruptions produce ash clouds and ash blocks sunlight, to infer eruptions block sunlight. Note that this is a multi-premise textual entailment step. Composing this inference further with another known fact, producers will die without sunlight, leads us to the original hypothesis. Thus, our explanation takes form of multi-step, multi-premise entailments, and it is usually rooted at the hypothesis, hence we call these as entailment trees. Starting with this motivational example, we have created entailment bank resource through expert annotations. We take each QA pair from our dataset and run it through Roberta-based IR model against WorldTree corpus, which is well suited for this task. We then ask expert annotators to add or edit any of the missing knowledge and create entailment tree explanation for this QA pair. Hypothesis is root of this entailment tree. We then ask another expert annotator to go through these manually and verify and curate each of the reasoning steps. We have compiled these verified inferences into entailment bank. We are releasing this resource with systematic explanations for around 2000 science questions with 6000 high quality entailment steps, where each question and its explanation has around 3.2 steps consisting of 7.6 base facts. Note that the number of steps in these entailment trees, the distribution looks pretty wide. Around 50% of the trees have at least 3 or more steps. We believe that this is the first large resource for multi-step, multi-premise entailments. It covers variety of inference types, and further, since each inference step is a textual entailment, they require a lot of common sense reasoning. The overall task here is to produce entailment tree explanation for a given question answer pair. In this paper, we are defining 3 increasingly difficult tasks. The first task is a no distractor setting, where the model has been given question, answer, hypothesis and exact relevant sentences needed to compose the explanation. The only task here is to arrange them in a tree structure along with materializing intermediate conclusions if any. The second task is relatively difficult in the sense model has been given a mix of relevant and distractor facts, where the distractors are chosen such that they have keyword overlap with question answer, but they do not contribute to the reasoning. The task now is to pick the relevant sentences and arrange them into a tree. Task 3 is closest to the real world setting, where we have been given access to a big corpus and the system needs to retrieve the relevant facts and construct the explanation. We have built a text-to-text transformer model for these tasks by feeding question, answer, hypothesis and up to 25 sentences as input context to produce entailment trees as output. Note that the generated entailment trees are in dot format, where we reuse sentence IDs from input and there are new sentence IDs introduced for intermediate conclusions. Our T5 based model can take up to 512 tokens as input, which works well for task 1 and task 2, where the leaves are given as input. However, for task 3, the input is a corpus containing 12,000 sentences. So we first run a IR component and get up to 25 relevant sentences from IR and then feed those to our model. Now let us look at experimental results. To evaluate generated trees, we need to first align them with goal trees in entailment bank. Intermediate conclusions in the generated trees are aligned based on set of sentences they are derived from. For each generated intermediate conclusion, we align it to the best possible goal intermediate conclusion. After this alignment, 3 of these trees would be considered equivalent. So we take care of different sentence order, or if the intermediates are proved in different order. Now let us look at evaluation metrics. The first metric is computing leaf node F1, which measures whether the relevant sentences were selected for composing an explanation. Second metric, steps F1, looks at which sentences are combined together into step structures. And intermediate F1 is looking at generated intermediate conclusions, where we compute Blewett score of generated intermediate against the goal conclusions. And finally, all correct score is telling us whether the model succeeded at multi-step, multi-premise entailment problem, whether it did all the leaf selection, structure and intermediate generation correctly. This is a much harder metric to score on. All these automated scores might underestimate model's performance because they are not perfect. However, they are still useful for gauging strengths and weaknesses and looking at trends in the given in the current state of the art models. Now let us look at entailment writer's performance on all these metrics. For task 1, all the necessary facts are given as input, so it is not surprising that it gets almost perfect leaves F1 score. It is still struggling to construct correct entailment trees and generating intermediate conclusions. Overall, it gets 36% of the trees exactly correct. Note that rest of the trees can be partially correct, but this metric is a Boolean metric, so we are only considering the perfect trees here. For task 2, the model misses 10 points on getting the leaves right, distinguishing the relevant versus distractor facts, which further propagates into all other metrics being lower, and eventually we get 26% of the trees completely right. Out of these, 1/4 of them have 2 or more steps in the proofs. So we are not just getting the easy ones, but the model is also getting some multi-step proofs perfectly correct. As we move to task 3, there is sharp drop in scores, and the major challenge here was retrieving the right facts. Our IR module is able to retrieve 66% of the gold leaves, and the model further struggles to put them in the right structure. So these results show us that T5 models are somewhat good at cracking these proofs, but these tasks are far from being solved. We have presented detailed error analysis in the paper with examples. Here I am translating them into opportunities for future improvement. So for example, one can add synthetic data to improve single-step entailments, and there could be iterative approaches for constraint decoding of these trees, and of course better IR model. We encourage you all to try your ideas on this dataset. And finally, I would like to give you a glimpse of what we are doing next. So I started with this vision of being able to understand, control and correct system behavior. So far we have only talked about the understand part. In our current work in progress, we are also exploring models that can generate chains of reasoning where we are not expecting it to have these set of facts as input, and we are also exploring interactive ways of generating explanations where the model is also verifying the facts that it's generating and taking human feedback. Thank you so much for your attention, and please let us know if you have any questions or comments.